Hello, this is not a review, it's just me, a plastic model kit building amateur, looking at a thing and talking about it. This thing is the 1/12 scale Bandai Star Wars General Grievous. And I like it. I like it a lot. This particular kit costs significantly more than pretty much all the other ones in the line. All their other 1/12 scales. And that's because this one is significantly larger. There's significantly more plastic, more material in general, I should say. And it's a much more complex kit, partially by virtue of the subject matter and partially, I don't know, just by choice. Now, I did do some detailing on this one. I will point out some stuff. I had a lot of fun with this. This is a less than one weekend build from start to finish on it. But I'm really, really happy with how it turned out. And I will call out the things that are not what you would see in the kit if you just built it straight from the instructions, without any modifications whatsoever. But it's close. It's very close. I'd say if you straight build this one, it's still going to look really, really good. Probably better, relatively speaking, than many of the others. Without having to apply a bunch of stickers or water slides. This one does come with a sticker sheet and it comes with a water slide sheet, both, so you can choose how you want to apply some of the small details. Or in many of those cases, you can choose instead to simply use markers for small color correcting details. Now this one, I did something a little bit different different from me. I did a proper wash on it. And that was to get the panel lining detail in there and also to leave it a little bit dirty. I didn't want it to look too clean. Now, I did not try to get a screen accurate look with where the scars and dirt marks and scuffs and things are. Just wanted it to look, closer, a little bit more believable. And I think I was successful at that without even doing a top coat on it. So this is just a one step using an acrylic premixed wash. Actually, I think I did mix a couple together, but just for the sake of the color, and then just wash on and wipe off. Most of it I didn't even do any touch-up work on. I just wiped it off using like paper towel and Q-tip just a little bit, just quickly, immediately after applying it. So I didn't even let it dry and then come back with alcohol or anything like that. So it was super quick. And I'm happy with how it turned out for all of the tan. Now inside of there, all the actuators and pistons and hoses and things and harnesses, all those kit stock are the same color. It's a gunmetal color. It's actually a good color that's used like down here for the legs. You see it has just a little bit of metallic shine to it, not too much, and it has a good hue. It's slightly yellow or like a brown. But on the inside there, I just decided, you know what? I want to see more. I want to see more different colors and things. So I've got a kit of super cheap, really fine point acrylic markers that are in different forms of gray and gray likes, and just used a bunch of them, as well as a little bit of chrome for a couple of the actuators. And it's just so fun to get in there and do little details like that. I did the same sort of thing for the lightsaber hilts. Unfortunately, these hilts are by default kit stock, just black, just plain black. Yeah, that wasn't gonna fly. That wasn't gonna be enough. So I went ahead again, used markers and did them up, and tried to do them up decently. Let's see if you can see some other details in here. Just a little bit, just something. Something's better than nothing, I think. Didn't quite do the best job on the grip of this Anakin-like one, or Anakin slash Luke-like one. Did a little bit better, I think, with the Kenobi style one, including both copper and gold in there. But yeah, it had a good time putting this together. Lots of little fine parts. Inside of this are the organs. There's a whole big assembly of just a couple pieces that just gives you the organs, the internal organs inside of his body cavity bottle. The bottle is the same, not only color but material as the green lightsaber blade, so it's a little bit soft, but it's fine. It's supposed to be glass, but it's fine. But it's a little bit brighter than it ought to be. However, once you actually layer it in there, you put it in there, it's not so bad. It stands out a little bit, but not too much. However, it does cover up all of the detailing. So I did paint up the organs. They look kind of nice, but you'll never see them again. And so did it really matter? No, it was a fun experience. Should mention that the eyes are awesome. The eyes are done dual molded. So what you're looking at there is 3 pieces. You got the carapace, the outside kind of skull here, the tan piece, and then the surround is its own brown colored part, and then the eyes themselves are a single piece across both, but the pupil, that vertical pupil, is dual molded in, really, really, really finely done. And that's on the same sprue as, for instance, the arms here, which are also dual molded together. They're mold in place with the joints. It's like the Gundam RG line inner frames, where you get one part that articulates without you having to put multiple pieces together. You just kind of break the seal and then it just articulates. That's in there, which is brilliant and really important to allow you to get good articulation out of this model, which it has plenty of, with a little bit of strength too. You cannot use this as an action figure. You cannot, but you can pose it if you're, even moderately respectful of the object. Moderately careful with it. You don't have to be super careful. It does have some strength and it will hold itself up. This stand is included, but it's not necessary. It just kind of helps to locate the model. Unfortunately, it does not hold it. It doesn't really clip into place. That's one thing that I did not like at all. It just kind of gives a suggestion of where it should be. Now, interesting things. The arms can be kind of combined together. They will get really, really close to one another to the point where they almost look like one per side. However, Bandai went well above and beyond Call of Duty, including this also, and the other side. So this is a pre-combined version that acts as one physical thing for us in the model. But if you want that look, that's included. That's really nice. That's great. And again, I just used, and this has the ball joint at the end, rather than these which simply have swivels. But I just used a single, practically one-step wash to get it to look a little bit worn, a little bit dirty, and to let you see the details in there, in the gray. And when you use these arms, then you can, big bonus, use this. So this is included. Doesn't work very well with the double arms, the separated arms. But with the single arms, it works no sweat. This was a little bit difficult to get on, to get the piece on the inside, the insert, to hold the cape in place. It's a thick, semi-stiff, like felt-like piece. Very flat finish. Black on the outside, that's good. And you got just a little bit of the textured black plastic up here for the top. Kind of looks like leather. And then you got the velvety interior as well, which has a little bit of texture to it, but I think it's good. And that's just nice to have that option, but there's not a whole lot of flexibility to this. Sorry about the focus being difficult, but yeah, it's nice to have that option. Whoa, wow, it really does not want to focus at all, does it? This is bad. Okay, let's try it like this. You can see the whole thing. Yeah, great to have that option. You just have to run a maximum of 2 lightsabers if you're doing that. But yeah, it's all good. Just in general, I really like the set. I appreciate it very much. I appreciate the engineering, the details. A lot of things work really well. Got some interesting joints all throughout. It's not as fragile as it should be, I think, given just how thin everything is. So some good materials science was used for it as well. Yeah, I do recommend it, and it is worth the extra cost. It's definitely looks expensive on the market. Even when it is readily available, when it's been reprinted recently, it looks very expensive, especially compared to the other kits in the line. But you get what you pay for, in my opinion, for this. And the build experience was significant. You also get a lot of range. Again, you can just straight kit build it, and it's very good. But there's plenty to work on to make it even better if you so choose. But that's it for this one. Thank you. I'll just have this on display behind me in streams from now on. It'll rotate in and out from time to time. And I'll keep building more stuff. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.